Hello everyone and welcome to Credit Finance. In today's video, I bring you an update regarding SNAP benefit for the month of November. Now for those that live in the state of Arizona, guys, you don't want to ignore a letter that the state of Arizona is sending out to eligible families. And this is going to be regarding the rebates that are worth up to $750 than for those in the state of Georgia. Guys, these are actually some kinds of good news. I would say since your state seems to be sending out your benefit a little earlier as soon as possible. Coming weekend, so of course here we talk about the SNAP benefit. Then also there's a couple of new states that have expressed interest, or other words, they are pretty much approved for the 2024 Summer EBT. We have talked a little bit about that in one of the previous video. Then also we have the November pay dates for the regular SNAP benefit for all 50 states. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video. Now before we get started, if you are interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, p-ebt and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right into. So the state of Arizona is already sending out letters to eligible families. And guys, this is a letter you want to look out for. It pretty much has in title as tax rebate. Letter now for, of course, some people may be wondering like this, lit or am I being scammed? Right, so in the month of November, the Arizona Department of Revenue is sending letters regarding the Arizona Families Tax Rebate. To eligible residents, now the letter is legitimate. They explain that you will receive a rebate in the month of November and how to check your eligibility and status for the payments, which I will also be explaining in this video. Now here is an example of like the text that you will be able to find in the Arizona rebate letter. It states like the Arizona Department of Revenue is pleased to inform you that as a result of Governor Hobbs' 2023 bipartisan budget, you may be eligible for a one-time Arizona Families Tax Rebate. This rebate is being issued pursuant to Senate Bill 734 as passed by 56th legislature first regular session and signed into law by the governor. Now eligible families will receive the rebates money through direct deposit or paper checks delivered via mail. Now let's talk about the amounts regarding the family tax rebate. Right, so qualifying taxpayers can receive the rebate for up to 3 dependents for those that have dependents. Now for dependent under the age of 17, the rebate is $250 per dependent, and then for dependent age 17 and older, the rebate is $100. So in some cases, families with multiple dependents can receive up to $750. Remember, you must qualify for this one as well. So here's some information as to who qualify for this, right? So if you are a year-round resident of Arizona and then you claim the state tax credit for dependents on your 2021 tax return, you may be eligible for the Arizona Family Tax Rebate. To qualify, you must have a minimum of $1 in taxes during 2019, 2020 or 2021. So again, in addition to this, you must have also owed a minimum of $1 in taxes during those following 3 years. So the state will also use recent tax information to identify Arizona's who qualify. So residents will need to apply for rebate. And mind you, keep in the big keyword is here that you do not need to apply for this. The state of Arizona has already identified the residents who pretty much qualify for this. Now since we have been talking about this tax rebate letter, I figured I may as well show you exactly what the letter would like. So here an example, it says here state of Arizona Department of Revenue. As you can see there, it says Arizona FAM's tax rebate. So that's how you can verify that the letter is specifically to what we have been talking about. And then here's what it could look like in the front of the letter in the envelope, and again you should look out for it. So Arizona Families Tax Rebate. Now remember that you can always double check online as to whether or not you are eligible to receive the family's tax rebate, and then also if you want to find out how much you qualify for this, a great way to do so you can go here and the Arizona family tax rebate. It's specifically a website. It's actually the Arizona Department of Revenue. So once you go in here, you can see here this says family rebate tax.gov. You want to go ahead and click here, and then it pulls you up to this page where it asks you regarding your information. Again, always double check u.gov website to avoid being scammed or putting into your personal information where obviously you don't want it to be in. So you fill out this form, and then it gives you pretty much a status of how much you qualify for, and then also whether or not you are eligible. So the rebates will be sent in one to two ways. You will either be receiving them through direct deposit if the state happened to have your direct deposit information when you filed your returns in 2021 or even 2022. Now, if Arizona does not have your taxpayers' direct deposit information, then they are going to be sending a paper check, and of course this one going to be mailed to your last known address. So Arizona Department of Revenue has launched a site that contains resources on how to check your eligibility and rebates status, and then also you can even file a claim or update your mailing address, which is what I previously showed you. So once you fill out the form, this is what your rebate status can look like, and it can say your rebate is scheduled for, and it will give you like a date, and then it can also give you information as to how much you qualify for. Now, my friend, in the state of Georgia, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, seems like your state's going to be sending out your regular SNAP benefit a little earlier than expected, which in my opinion is only a good thing. So you can start your Thanksgiving shopping a little earlier, right? So this is what I found on the Georgia Department of Human Services website. They are pretty much sitting there that there's going to be an earlier release of SNAP benefits for Georgians previously scheduled to receive them on the dates outlined below. So for example, if your benefit were previously scheduled for November 19th, it seems according to the Georgia Department of Human Services that they are now going to be available on November 17th. So again, just check your card, and if your benefit were previously scheduled for November 21st through the 23rd, they are going to be sending those on November 18th, or at least that's when they should be available. Now, in some of my previous video, we have been talking about the summer EBT of 2024. We started kind of giving you guys information as to the state that wish to participate in this program. And here's the latest update. Montana is actually also opting in to participate is the summer EBT program, which is little surprising. So after not expecting similar funds to feed hungry kids last summer, the state of Montana has changed course, and about 170,000 kids will have a better chance at full stomachs this upcoming summer in the Treasure State. So Montana is opting to participate in the Federal Summer Electronic Benefit Transfer, otherwise known as Summer EBT program, beginning in June of 2024. Now, DPHHS has announced Thursday a partnership with the Office of Public Instruction to offer meals to school-age children in the summer months. Now, the Summer EBT program provides funds expected at grocery stores to low-income families with school children when schools are closed for the summer. So, beginning in summer of 2024, families will receive $40 per eligible child during the summer month of June, July, and August. This is, of course, according to the DPHHS announcement. Here's some other good news. For my friend in the state of Colorado, seems like your state's also considering applying for the summer EBT, and of course this would provide them with funding for the summer EBT of 2024. Low-income families in Colorado could receive $120 per child to help pay for groceries next summer. If state lawmakers agree to tap a federal program aimed at reducing childhood hunger when school is out, so the legislature begin meeting Friday for a special session to address spiking property tax after voters rejected propositions attached, but lawmakers will also consider the summer grocery program because the state must OPT in by January 1 to participate in 2024. Now, families of up to 350,000 Colorado children would benefit. Now, for the state of participate, Colorado lawmakers would have the appropriate about $3.5 million to help administer the program. This is something that was said by Baron Rayleigh, which is the school nutrition director at the Colorado Department of Education education. So if the state lawmakers approve the Summer EBT program during this special session, which could last just 3 days, Colorado would join 10 other states planning to participate next summer. And so these states are Illinois, Kansas, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Jersey, Ohio, Virginia, and West Virginia. And now moving on to the snap hail dates for all 50 states for the month of November. And once again guys, remember that here we are talking about the regular snap benefit, right? So for example, on this chart we do have Florida November 1st all the way through the 28th, and then also Delaware November 2nd all the way through 23rd. For Mississippi, the hail date is November 4th all the way through the 2nd, 1st, and then also Missouri November 1st all the way through the 22nd. For Texas, the pay date is November 1st all the way through November 20th, and then Texas November 1st all the way through the 28th. And that's all the update that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.